Hi Gemini, this is your general reading. It's on how do they feel about you and your connection. So, this may match up with things that are going on in your world at the moment, or there may be just aspects within this reading that give you insight and answers and clarification. I'm a spiritual clairvoyant medium. I've been giving readings for over 30 years now worldwide, and I teach spiritual and psychic awareness and development classes and lessons and workshops. So it's a privilege for me to be here to be able to give you this reading. There will be an extended, and the link for that will be in the description box. So come on over and follow me over there. And I do private readings, and that link is also in the description box as well. So here we go. What do we have for you, Gemini? We have the Death card, which is change, Justice, the Tower, Eight of Wands, the Magician, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. Gemini, I can actually see straight up that the energy that I'm getting from your reading is life hasn't been easy for you. There's really good cards in all of this. Death, of course, means change. So you are undergoing a change. And I'm also seeing that the person and how they feel about you and how they feel about your connection is, I get this feeling as though change is something they're looking for, change is something they're undergoing. And I'm also getting too, because the Justice card is here, crossing the Significant card, that I get the feeling that the way they're feeling about you is more appreciation. They're coming around. I actually even feel as though there's a mellowing that's happening, because we go from the Tower moment, which is above the matter, and these are the Mythic Tarot, one of my favourite that I've been using for over 25 years. The Tower represents as well that, foundations that have been built on over time are crumbling. So I very much get that this is a relationship that has been going for a while, is an established relationship, and there are changes within the dynamics of this connection. So, and I hear Spirit saying, as much as you know that change needs to happen and you've been wanting change, so too has this person that's connected to you. They have seen very much that over time that, the two of you have been through rough waters, or they've been through rough waters as well. But there's always been some way where you've managed that, and there's been spiritual guidance for that. And in the past, the Magician card is showing up, which is about manifesting, and that is about cups and pentacles, and swords and wands. So it's about all areas of life. And I just get this theme and this energy that your person hasn't found life easy, and in that and in those challenges, they may once upon a time believed that life was going to be easy for them or could be easy for them. And it's proven that in some of the challenges that have gone on, because there's also, I get this feeling with the Justice here, there's legal documents or legal things that they've had to go through, or that you may have had to go through together. That's been turbulent, and because there's rough waters here, with Neptune coming out of the water and looking at the Tower, and there's rough water here with the Eight of Wands, and these two cards represent change and justice and times come. So when we start to go to the future, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, And I do see that that's things picking up. And so this person really puts an emphasis on, income, finances, business. Also, that Pentacles represents, the home, the house. There's any type of security. So the Seven of Pentacles is there's if they run a business or they have their own way of making income, it's slowly going to start to pick up. It's been a rough trot to get to that place, though. I'm also seeing I come back to this ship here at the Eight of Wands, and I want to say that I feel like you've been the anchor for them, and there's an awareness in them now, because the Queen of Pentacles is a card that comes out to represent that abundance or prosperity is on the horizon, and they're wanting to know that. They're wanting to have that security. Seven of Wands is internal conflict, and they sometimes themselves have an internal conflict about, Wands is also about their spiritual self, and that is, the intuition, gut feeling. It's also about wisdom, tenacity, fortitude, all of those types of spiritual gifts and characteristics in their personality. So because of what's happened in the past, and they could have started off feeling as though that they were behind the eight ball, they don't want to get back there again. But you somehow, I get this coming across, this energy coming across here. You have provided them with stability without actually knowing that you have, because the Queen of Pentacles, she's holding on to the grapes. That's a sign of abundance. It's harvest, being able to harvest. And she has, the fields are lush and green and rolling, and she has her feet firmly planted in the soil and the harvest, with the grapes representing the abundance part of that and prosperity. I'm also getting here with the Six of Pentacles that your person has felt on the back foot sometimes. So they may have felt from this mental and spiritual conflict, more spiritual, more to do with the faith in themselves, to keep your motivation going, to keep your belief going. The Six of Pentacles, I just get that this has been hard work. The Four of Pentacles, that's what they're wanting. That's the reason why I get this feeling that sticking it out or sticking with it, not wanting to, finding it really hard. But the Four of Pentacles talks about, you can see abundance in that. Lots of green rolling paddocks in there, the grapes representing beautiful harvest, and the pentacles that he's holding on to. The Four of Pentacles is known as being the miser in the tarot deck, so it can also represent the way he feels about your connection is that as the two of you are working hard or putting plans in place, he's wanting to hang on to things and hold on to things, and not so much, buying or purchasing or spending in any way. So there's savings and just this feeling of, because when I look at the Tower, I get this feeling as though in a lot of ways he's seen things, and I mean he because I'm referring to Neptune and not agenda, but I just get this feeling that your partner has sometimes seen things in a dramatical way, and or things have upset him more than they've upset you. But once again, I come back to this solidarity. energy here, as if you underestimate and undervalue just how much you have given, not just to this relationship. It's like an automatic energy that I see that you put in. So the other thing that I'm picking up from this energy of this reading, particularly with the Four of Pentacles, is that there's an emotional maturity that has kicked in or has begun in these latter part of the relationship that may not have been there. Because when I looked at the Magician, yes, it is about manifesting, but I also get wishing, like a dream building, and Spirit's guiding me towards the Dream Tarot. So I'm just going to get some clarifying cards for this at the moment. In the extended, I'm going to go in and just say a little bit more about your future, because I do get that they are wanting your success, like as a couple. They're wanting it to be prosperous. So it'd be interesting to see what's coming up for that. I'm also getting to that the reason that the Justice card is crossing the Significant card is because you believe very much in yin and yang. You know, you put in the hard work and you get the results. Like, you have a long-term vision and a goal, and you have what people call stickability. You're able to stick to something, understanding what the long-term rewards can be. I don't get that with your partner. The way that they think about your connection is they might have lacked faith in some ways, but you, because this is a card that's also showing a bit of lack of faith, okay? Okay, I'll just cut these cards and let's just continue and see how they think about you. I'm not picking up that there's a concern or a worry from you, Gemini, and I'm not picking that up also from your person. So I don't see that the way this reading is panning out right now, that either of you are questioning your connection. The first card that's come up is the Knight of Wands, and I was getting that with the Tower. I'll show you the card. It's beautiful illustrations. The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands comes charging in. Wands is about our spirituality. Wands is about that intuition, gut feeling, that well-being, feeling content, feeling peaceful, feeling calm in yourself. So the Tower and Death, it's almost like life turned around in some way. And for your person, there was an energy that came in, and this could have come in the last 12 months. It could have come in a little bit further, like 2 years or something, but I'm getting relatively in the last 12 months or within 12 months, that the Knight of Wands, there was this, I get this kind of making it work. This is what we're wanting. And so they're seeing you as a team player in this. The Seven of Pentacles is the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles leads into the Seven of Pentacles, and that's also about hard work. But also about what I'm picking up with the Six of Pentacles is planning and methodology. So within the Six of Pentacles, it's not just about hard work, it's about understanding that there is a plan in place. You've always kind of known that once you get the right plan, then success is just the steps, you're taking the steps to success. But I'm actually getting for your person that the way that they feel about your connection is, and I get this now, as if they're now understanding your planning, or they're now seeing very clearly, that's more like it. They can see clearly what you had planned, not so much all along, but that sticking with it is the plan. Whatever your goals you've got for success and prosperity, that your faith and belief in yourselves and what you're doing as a partnership and as a team together, it has to stick with it. Coming up to the Queen of Pentacles, and I've got the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles, because I've got the Four of Pentacles here as well. Remember I said the Four of Pentacles is the miser of the tarot, meaning there's a hanging on. And I'm seeing something, this was to do with they wanted to fill their nest egg. And what Spirit's showing me with that is your partner or your person feels success by the amount of money that might be saved, by the amount of money that might be put away or invested, or is a backup, or has been accumulated in some way. This Four of Pentacles, which is the hanging on energy, up here, this Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles is, because I don't know if you can see this, I'll hold this up again, but can you see, like at the top part of this card, there's almost like a nest. And Spirit's actually saying that is what it was. It's like it's either for a nest egg or it was for saving in some way. So you have a team player here and your partner, but you may have found that sometimes your partner just had different vision or different view or a different way of doing things, but they were still a partner. You're still both on the same team. So I'm coming down here to the Six of Pentacles, and we've got the Five of Pentacles. So we've got 4, 5, and 6. Now straight away that's actually telling me about building and growth, because when you go 4, 5, and 6, that's a stepping stone of accumulation. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and you can see the pentacle here, and it has the wings around it. But more importantly, I'm actually also seeing around this Five of Pentacles, there's like flower petals, and that's what Spirit's talking about when they say a blossoming. There's a blossoming here, an opening up, an expansion, and that's how they also are seeing your connection. That you're through your connection and through the sticking with it, there's an opening up, an expansion, an expanding, a growth that is happening or going to happen for the two of you, and for your family, if there's a family around this as well. Okay, I'm just going to grab the Zen Tarot, and remember that I will be going into an extended for you, Gemini, because I'm interested to see how the outcome of this. I get a definite feeling, Gemini, that your ability to stick with it has also given you security. So you may not have actually got security or very little security, and in a reassuring way or from reassurance, but sticking with it has actually given you security. So the card that's actually come up is Harmony. So that's giving you a clue of whereabouts this is going. And can you see dolphins? The dolphins around, it's almost like the dolphins of protection, the dolphins of spiritual guidance. This is also angelic and spiritual. But I'm seeing very much so that harmony has been able to be created. And I do get that the dolphins also are representing, you and your partner. But the harmony that you have brought to yourself um, is very much something that you can pat yourself on the back about, Gemini. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave it here. I will see you soon. Come follow me to the extended. Okay. Bye.